Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy GZTV. Real quickly before I settle down for bed here, we have basketball. We have Wednesday, January 29th, NBA action where we had three good games. We're going to talk Mavs, Pelicans, Timberwolves, Suns, and we're going to close it out with the Thunder and the Warriors game. Again, we only talk about like the single-digit scoring games. The other ones don't really matter. I kind of consider those blowouts and games that aren't super impactful. But we're going to start with the Mavs and the Pelicans. Just real quickly here, I'm probably not going to make this video long because I'm probably going to watch a little bit of the Spider-Man movie, again, why is it show that I'm alive? Anyway, PJ Washington leads the Mavericks to a 1-point victory over the Pelicans. Great scoring night, obviously, for PJ Washington, stepping up for guys like Luka Doncic. I don't know if Kyrie played. I guess he did play. But great fourth quarter as well. He was getting hot from the three-point line. You get Kyrie Irving, great scoring night for him, and even, playmaking a little bit too, guys like PJ Washington. So they have a pretty solid system without Luka. They're not the greatest team in the world, but I'd still say they're good without Luka. They need him, but yeah, they were just able to outlast him, outduel him, just win the game. Yeah, obviously Daniel Gafford gets through defense. He hits tough shots here and there. Yves Missy's pretty good, man. He played really good defense for the Pelicans. He was making it tough for the Mavs. Really fun game here. Trey Murphy the third using his athleticism, and you get Brandon. Holy fuck! I just tried to combine his first and last name. Brandon Boston Jr. was also using his athleticism throughout the game. But just kind of looking at things, 25 points and 14 rebounds for PJ Washington. Fantastic game. He shot 50%. You get 22 points and 12 rebounds for Daniel Gafford, who shot 9 for 9. He didn't miss a single shot this game. You get a 25-point game for Kyrie Irving off of 33% three-point shooting. You get 20 points out of Klay Thompson. This was a fantastic game we see out of the Mavs, and that gives them hope, going into the playoffs when a guy like Luka comes back. They're going to look pretty nice. You look at the Pelicans, though. Zion put up 29. You get 23 points out of C.J. McCollum. You get 27 points out of DeJounte Murray, 32 points out of Trey Murphy III. And you look at that and you're like, why didn't they win the game? And I give credit for Yves Missi for being a great defensive player. But as a rookie and throughout his years, he's going to have to develop and be a scorer if he wants to stick around this team. They have Daniel Tice, Jose Alvarado, Brandon Boston, Javonte Green. They have some pretty solid guys off the bench, but again, Yves Missi is kind of the detriment of this team. He is not a very good scorer. Again, he can grab rebounds at a decent level and play good defense, but I don't know. It is what it is. We're going to go ahead and move on to the Timberwolves and the Suns game. Anthony Edwards scores 33 points as the Timberwolves beat the Suns by 8. This is their fourth straight win. Obviously, again, Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle just coming together as a scoring duo and making shit happen and having some good performances. And they're on a hot streak. They're on a burner. They were like at 500 for a while, and now they're kind of just bursting out of that. Anthony Edwards just being such an energizer, just throwing down dunks, hyping up the crowd, doing all that stuff. Obviously, Kevin Durant is going to make it tough for you to win any basketball game. He was getting to the rim. But this was a pretty fun one. Obviously, things were getting a little bit chippy here between the Wolves and the Suns. These are teams that could possibly see each other in the playoffs, so that makes for some interesting stuff. Devin Booker hit some tough shots as well. Anytime you have to play those two, it's going to be hard to win a basketball game, but they get it done. Julius Randle, 28 points. You get 33 points for Anthony Edwards off of 55% shooting. You get 23 points off the bench for Nickeil Alexander-Walker, kind of a breakout game, one of the better games we've seen from him in a while. He shot 50% from three. That's awesome. You look at the Suns, 33 points for Kevin Durant off of 50% three-point shooting. A very underrated thing about this league is, how is Kevin Durant still playing so well? It's actually insane. 28 points for Devin Booker. They just don't have that many other options. And you start a guy like Royce O'Neal, I don't know. They have Ryan Dunn. They have Bradley Beal. They have Grayson Allen on the bench. Those are some pretty solid scoring options. I don't know, maybe try Ryan Dunn? I guess he's a guard. Or no, he's a forward. They could try some things. Royce O'Neal is very undersized to be playing the four. They need to try something new. I don't know. They're not a bad team. They shouldn't be, frustrated with where they're at. Obviously, they could be a lot better given their roster talent. But there you have it. Thunder Warriors. My goodness, this is one of the best games I've seen the Warriors play all year. I know it wasn't anything special when you look at the stats and from the eye test, it's like, eh. But I was watching this game, I was like, holy shit, this team, if they play like this, they might make it to the fucking second round of the playoffs or the conference championship. They played insane. I mean, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, though, scored 52 points. It doesn't matter because Steph Curry and Andrew Wiggins lead a balanced Warriors past the Thunder. They win by 7. And this just showed the problem that the Thunder had all these years or like the first couple years Shai got there and they didn't have J-Dub, and they have J-Dub now, but they didn't have Chet, or they had J-Dub in this game. But this was the same kind of thing, like, and it's crazy now because they're 37-9, which means they could still tie the record for the Warriors, ironically enough. They just have to go 36-0 for the rest of the year. But yeah, Steph Curry hit a long three-pointer with 1:52 left, and he actually had a pretty good scoring night. That was awesome. Andrew Wiggins also scored at a high level this game, so that's great to see the Warriors get a dub. That's fun. I mean, you get one of the best teams in the NBA, obviously the best team in the Western Conference, and you get a dub. GP2 dunking on Isaiah Hartenstein in the clutch. Just the whole situation and how he dunked it, that was disgusting. I loved that play out of GP2. But yeah, man, SGA scoring 52 and it not being enough. That's like even worse than what happened before they drafted guys like J-Dub and Chet, and they picked up guys like Isaiah Hartenstein. It's even worse than that. So it's pretty concerning, obviously. Yeah, Steph Curry, just timely shots after timely shots. The Warriors were just big time in this game, heating up. Steph Curry had a little hot streak in the third. But yeah, Shai had 31 in the first half. I think they were up by 15 at a point, and that makes it even worse for the Thunder here. You look at the Thunder, though, I mean, 26 points for J-Dub. He shot 33% from 3. You get 52 points out of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who also shot 33% from 3, but not much else. I mean, you need guys like Cason Wallace to play a little bit better. And they don't really have much off the bench. I mean, they have Jay Will, Isaiah Joe, Aaron Wiggins. They have some solid pieces there, but my goodness, their depth without Chet is not great. And I know Alex Caruso is kind of a hyped-up pickup for them, but it's just like, ugh. I don't think that's really working out for them, if I'm being honest with you. I guess he didn't even play. I don't know what's happening with that. I don't know why he was on the chart or whatever. Looking at tomorrow, though, just kind of getting through that. The games tomorrow are pretty decent. I mean, the Rockets play the Grizzlies. That's really like the main game that I'm looking forward to. It's on TNT, so that's good. So I'll actually be able to watch it. I don't know how much basketball I'll watch tomorrow, though. We'll have to see how that goes. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, though, on the stream. It's been your boy GZTV. Every single night there's good NBA action. We're going to be talking about it on the channel. I'm going to head to bed and kind of watch a little bit of the Spider-Man 3 movie that I'm supposed to be reviewing at some point in the week. We're going to do that. Hopefully I can get a Squid Game review out. I'll probably get a couple out. I'll probably do Spider-Man 3, Squid Game episode review, and then we'll maybe watch like a comedy film in